A rotation in the coordinate plane is another type of transformation, and a rotation is a turn around a fixed point or the center of rotation. And in 8th grade, the center of rotation on the coordinate plane will be the origin, or the point 0, 0. And the increments or degrees in which you're going to rotate a figure will be in 90-degree increments. So 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees. 360 or 360 degrees will bring you back to your original starting point, or 0 degrees. When we're talking about directions or ways to rotate a figure, you have two different directions you can go in. Clockwise, which is to the right, or the way the numbers go in order on a clock, or counterclockwise, which is to the left, or the opposite of the order of numbers on a clock. So you will be told to go clockwise or counterclockwise, talking about which way to rotate your figure. If you are not told which direction to go in, then assume that you are going in the counterclockwise direction, and that is because that is the way the way I remember it is that's the way the quadrants go on your coordinate plane. So if you're not told which direction to go in, assume it's counterclockwise, because that's the way the quadrants are ordered on your coordinate plane. So here are some images for you just to help you remember 90 degrees, 180, 270, and then back to your original position. So these images, a complete circle is 360 degrees. So if this is your starting point, or 0, right here, then a quarter or a fourth of a circle will bring you to 90 degrees. So remember, we have that right angle because that is a 90-degree rotation. Then if you go another quarter from your original position, so remember this is our original right here, and if we go half of a circle, that's going to be 180 degrees. So that's a half circle, or a straight line makes 180 degrees. So that's a 180-degree rotation. And then another quarter turn, or 3/4 of a circle, will give us 270 degrees. And then bringing it back to our original starting position will bring us 360 degrees around, or a full circle. So what does this look like on a coordinate plane? So I want you to look at, we're only going to look at one of these points. So I want you to look at point C. So that's right here. And point C is located on the coordinate plane at 1, 3. So C is located at 1, 3 on this triangle. Okay. When C is rotated 90 degrees, or a quarter turn, or one quadrant, counterclockwise, so to the left, so it goes one quadrant to the left, it's rotated 90 degrees, it ends up at this point here. And if our center of rotation is the origin, and I connect both of these points to the origin, I'm going to get a 90-degree angle. So that's where that degree comes in. That's a 90-degree angle right there. And I went 90 degrees counterclockwise, or to the left. And where C prime ended up is at -3, 1. Okay? If I were to go 180 degrees with point C, so C started at 1, 3, I went 90 degrees counterclockwise, I'm at -3, 1. If it went 180 degrees, I would end up, so C prime prime, would end up at -1, -3. So if I were to remember, our center of rotation is the origin. So if I were to connect my new point to my original, I would get 180 degrees, or a straight line. So there's my 180 degree rotation. And then 270 degrees is going to put me at 3, -1. You don't have to do the lines every single time, but I just want to show you how these points relate to one another. So there's my full circle, and excuse my drawing because this is going to be not the prettiest thing, but there's 90 degree rotation, 180, 270, and then 360 back to your original. So I want you to notice what happened to the coordinates when we went through this rotation for point C. So it started at 1, 3. 90 degrees counterclockwise took it to -3, 1. 180 degrees took it to -1, -3. And 270 degrees took it to 3, -1. So I want you to look at, I don't want you to look at the signs right now, the positives and negatives of these numbers, but I do want you to look at what happened to the numbers themselves. So this is where we started at 0, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. And what happened to those numbers? Do you notice anything that happened from each 90 degree rotation? So if you notice, the 1 and the 3 just switched places. So in our original, we were at 1, 3. When it went to 90 degrees, the 3 and the 1 switched places. When we went to 180 degrees, they switched back, where the 1 was first and the 3 was second. And then at 270 degrees, they switched back to the 3 being in the first, or the X position, and the 1 being in the Y position. So I want you to remember that when we go through examples, because you don't have to draw the circle and do all the points every single time if you understand the pattern that takes place when you rotate a point.